Welcome to Tamara Research Writing Guides. I'm Ada, your AI-supported instructor. In this video, we will learn how to write a synthesis essay. Subscribe now and never miss our essay writing guides. Synthesis essays are challenging to write, but also rewarding. It is simply merging information and ideas from various sources to discuss and present your own viewpoint. Although this sounds easy, you need to plan well and follow a series of steps to nail this essay. There are four main things you need for a great synthesis essay. First, you need to understand the prompt very well, then research thoroughly, write a great thesis to have a clear argument, and finally, begin writing your essay, citing the sources properly. Now that we know the pillars of writing a great synthesis essay, let's check out an example essay to see how it all comes together. Our example essay discusses whether telecommuting is good or bad. So it starts with a hook sentence that explains the rise of telecommuting. Then you see some background information about telecommuting or working from home and the potential consequences of this transition. And finally, there is the thesis statement which explains the main argument behind the essay. The first body paragraph starts with a topic sentence that mentions the benefit of remote working. Then, this is detailed with supporting sentences that give real-life examples to this advantage. In the last sentence, you can see the evidence to back up the claim, which is where statistics are highly useful. Since all body paragraphs follow the same structure, we'll jump to the conclusion. It starts with a restatement of the thesis statement. You can mention it in different words. Then, a big part of the paragraph is used to summarize the main points in your essay. In the closing sentence, you can present your final comments and clearly state your opinion. Now, let's break it down a bit and see how to write each of these paragraphs. The introduction in a synthesis essay serves as the opening paragraph, setting the stage by introducing the topic and offering essential background information. Just like a typical introduction, it should be 10% of your essay's length. Let's see an introduction example. You can start with a powerful and catchy sentence to grab the reader's attention. Then you always need to give some background information about the topic just to prepare your reader for the essay. You can place the thesis statement anywhere in the introduction, but the writer used it as the third sentence here. This simply explains the main idea of the essay. And lastly, as an optional section, the writer placed a signposting sentence where they mention the things they'll cover in the essay. That's all you need for an introduction. So let's see how to write the body paragraphs. The body paragraphs are the heart of your synthesis essay, where each paragraph details a specific part of the argument and backs it up with evidence and source analysis to support your thesis statement. You also need to start each paragraph with a topic sentence and make sure to use transition words to create a seamless flow. Here's a great body paragraph that explains everything about the main argument. It starts off with a topic sentence, which is where you can see the main focus of the paragraph. Then it presents the analysis and the evidence you found from different sources about the subject. Finally, it ends with a brief explanation of the writer's point of view and opinions. Let's complete our essay with a great conclusion paragraph. The conclusion, your essay's closing paragraph, needs to leave a lasting impression on your reader, reinforcing the central point of your essay. To make it compelling, you first need to restate your thesis statement, and then summarize the key points of your essay. We have a relatively detailed conclusion example. It starts with a restatement of the main argument. Following this, you can see the writer highlighting the benefits of the subject and then explaining the potential downfalls. The writer also states their suggestions to present their stance. In the final sentence, you see a call to action sentence designed to encourage readers to take a specific action about the subject. A well-structured conclusion will help you create a long-lasting effect on your readers, and you'll probably get a high grade for your essay. Congratulations, you are all done. That's all we have for today. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications so you never miss a video from us. I'm Ada from Tamara Research, and I'll see you in the next video.